Tom Tucker, and we're reporting to you live from our newsroom in New York City. Hello, today is September 4th, 1939. Over the past few years, we have witnessed the aggression of Nazi Germany throughout Europe and its unquenchable thirst for more land. Several countries like Austria willingly joined the Third Reich, while others were stripped of their freedom. Britain and France have wagged their finger at Germany, but had not been stern against their actions. They have let Hitler take what he wants with no repercussions. At the Munich conference, not too long ago, Hitler agreed to stop his aggression once he took Czechoslovakia. Britain and France believed Hitler and thought that peace will once again be restored. However, a few days ago, on September 1st, 1939, Germany attacked Poland, right about here. This is certainly the beginning of a war that will stretch around the globe. Poland is resisting the German aggression, but the Polish have little hope of stopping the German advance. They have the heart, but not the military capacity to stop the German blitzkrieg. Poland is being attacked on two fronts, the west by Germany and the east by the Soviet Union. Yesterday, Britain and France declared war on Germany, and we will soon see what steps, if any, they will make to stop Germany and protect Poland.
Today is September 10th, 1939. War has just broken out in Europe, and already some people, including President Roosevelt, want the U.S. to get involved in their war. I cannot emphasize it enough how big of a mistake it would be to get involved in another foreign war. The Great War was supposed to be the end of all war. It wasn't. This is one promise made to the American people for fighting the Great War, which hasn't come true, and there are many more. One war in Europe was a big mistake. So how is this war supposed to be any different? This war is Europe's problem. Let them deal with it.
We cannot allow the natural passions and prejudices of other peoples to lead our country to destruction.
Today is August 2nd, 1940. Germany is continuing its conquest throughout Europe, including the recent conquest of France. The only country left to oppose total German conquest is Britain. Germany has begun a battle of Britain. Germany is using their Luftwaffe to pummel the British morale and airfields. The only thing stopping Germany is the Royal Air Force. If Germany is to gain air superiority, nothing will stop massive bombing raids and force Britain to surrender. The RAF pilots are fighting violently to stop that, but every day RAF pilots and planes are being destroyed. The German Luftwaffe is better armed and supplied than the RAF. Britain is holding on this Battle of Britain, but it is only a matter of time until Germany knocks out the resistance. Britain is asking the US for assistance, and President Roosevelt is trying to convince the American people that we need the help of Britain, or the US will be Germany's next target. It is clear that President Roosevelt wants the US to get involved in the war, but the American people want nothing to do with the war. If no aid is given to Britain, it is clear that Hitler will consume all of Europe.
At regular hours, the Nazi bombers come over, heavily protected by fighters. You can clearly see the Messerschmitts maneuvering above the bombers. But in spite of the number of Nazi planes, the whole nation has complete confidence in our own fighters, and with good reason.
Today is December 7th, 1941, and we have breaking news. The U.S. naval base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii was attacked by Japan. The dastardly attack began early this Sunday morning with hundreds of Japanese warplanes destroying ships and killing helpless Marines and sailors. From early reports of the attack, it's clear that the U.S. Pacific Fleet was the target of this brutal assault. It is estimated that over 1,000 sailors and Marines were killed, and even civilians. That is not an official number, and it is expected to grow. 4 of our 8 battleships stationed at Pearl Harbor were sunk, and it is unclear if they could be raised. At this time, we are not certain of why Japan has attacked the U.S., but it is clear that the U.S. is going to war, And here's a word from our sponsors.
Johnny, get your gun, get your gun, get your gun. Take it on the run, on the run, on the run. Hear them calling you and me, every son of liberty. Hurry right away, no delay, go today. Make your daddy glad to have had such a lad. Tell your sweetheart not to mind, to be proud her boys in line. Over there, over there. Send the word over there. That the Yanks are coming, the Yanks are coming. The drums coming everywhere. So prepare, say a prayer. Send the word to beware. We'll be over, we're coming over, and we won't come back till it's over there.
It's December 22nd, 1944. About a week ago, Germany began a daring assault on the Allied lines. The Allies had been pushing Germany back, so a desperate Germany tried to turn the tide by one last offensive. This assault has formed a bulge in the Allied lines. We have recently received word that the German advance has been halted at the town of Staumont. This assault certainly surprised the Allies, but the Allies know that Germany is in a weakened state and could never keep up such an assault. Germany's supplies are running low, and in a matter of time before the boat is pushed back into Germany. It is clear that the war is coming to a close, with the Allies as the victors. Hello, I'm Ron Burgundy. When the Ardennes Fort was a soldier who's been fighting here since the beginning. Soldiers, can you describe to me what it's like when this assault began?
Well, you see, we were on the advance, but then the next day we were being bombed by artillery fire and we were forced to retreat.
Why do you think Germany would choose to attack now?
Well, you see, because they had no choice. They knew they were going to lose this war, and this was their last chance to try to attack.
Can you compare how the Germans were fighting before this assault compared to now?
Yes. Well, before, they were really weak and disorganized. But now they're organized and have a ferocity. They know that they need to win this battle.
Thank you. Best of luck to you. It is August 15th, 1945. Ladies and gentlemen, at home, I can now say that after 4 years of bloody war, that the Second World War is over. Japan has just surrendered to the American forces. This comes after the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki just a few days ago. The new atomic bombs were capable of destroying entire cities, and now the Japanese know that firsthand. They live by a code of honor, but even a people so stubborn and hard-headed know when they have lost. It is estimated that over 100,000 were killed by the atomic bombings. President Truman made the decision to drop the bomb in order to save thousands of American lives from invading Japan. The American people don't care why the U.S. dropped the bombs. They're glad they did, so now their sons, brothers, and husbands can now return home. The world can once again return to peace. I'm Ron Burgundy.
And I'm Tom Tucker, and that concludes our news broadcast.
Good night, New York.